Hey everyone, we're back. Okay, we defeated these batters, so I think it's time, I think we're ready to leave this room. Just before we go, let me take a look at this white formation in the middle of the room. The rough stone altar is covered with dark stains, as of blood long since dried to powder. You feel a creepy, uneasy sensation whenever you pass near it. Boy, this game is really dark. And I don't just mean in terms of lighting, I mean it's just really dark in terms of its atmosphere. The rest of the game isn't quite this grim and gothic.
Well, there are some parts that are.
There are a few parts. It's mostly a little more lighthearted, but we will have to come back here. The end of the game is actually kind of gruesome because we were, I probably shouldn't go too much farther because of spoilers, but yeah, we'll come back here and it'll be pretty grim and gruesome and gross. But
I still think it looks like a tree with a large cocoon.
I guess so. I don't know. The altar feels strangely warm to your touch, but leaves a deeper chill somewhere within you. I think that's the exact same message we got with the altar in this room over here. Alright, let's get out of here. Something deadly lies in wait nearby. Is that so? Where?
I don't know. He senses danger.
He senses danger. His spidey sense is tingling. I don't see anything, though, except these. There's a broad stone ledge on this side of the rope bridge. I'm trying to look at...
That's not a bridge.
The strong wind in this cave is blowing the plants towards a passage on the left side of the chasm. Such cave drafts commonly indicate an exit of some sort. Ooh, maybe we're close to the exit. Yeah, I mean, there's this rope thingy here. A heavy rope bridge spans the deep chasm. Well, that's not much, but I guess it's all we have. Let's see, should we take the rope, test the rope, cross hand over hand, or fly across?
Well, I'd say take it, but then we wouldn't be able to get across.
Let's try taking it. A rope might be useful, but it's firmly attached on both ends. You think about cutting it loose, but then decide that you may have to come back this way again.
So why did they have the option?
I have no idea. I mean, any adventurer can tell you that a rope is a very useful item to have in an adventure game, so...
It's teasing us.
Oh, what a tease. You cautiously test the rope before crossing. It feels as though it is firmly anchored on both ends of the chasm. Can we fly across? It would be nice work if you could get it, but you don't know the flying spell. The best you can do is levitate, but that just takes you up and down, unless you can find a way to let the wind help you. Actually, we don't have magic ability anyway, so let's go ahead and just cross hand over hand. What the heck?
Ah!
You just barely made it across the pit. I guess...
Took a big bite out of our stamina.
Yeah, well, the creature didn't hit us, just climbing over the rope apparently wore him like 1/3 of the way out. Unfortunately, that's not the last we'll see of that tentacled beast.
Good. I mean, bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's the last we'll see for a while, but we will see it again later on. Anyway, let's get out of here. This looks like a good way out of the cave. Oh! The mouth of the cave closed, literally. You slip through the mouth of the cave just in time to avoid being crushed by its closing jaws. Phew! As the cave mouth closes behind you, you feel a strange warning tingle. There is danger here, although its source is not immediately clear. Oh yeah, because there is totally no danger inside the cave.
Yeah.
And he crosses over those stones like a very constipated man.
Looks like he's playing hopscotch. Looks fun.
Well, why does he jump across that way?
You're alive! Only one person has ever walked away from there before. Who are you? How did you get here? There are so many questions I want to ask you, but I have to get home quickly. It's so dangerous out night in Mordavia. The town is due north of here. Be careful, there are many bad things wandering around. Good luck. Oh, by the way, my name is Katrina. I hope we meet again sometime. Farewell.
10 years ago, you wouldn't have thought of the hurricane if you saw the name Katrina, so just imagine, this game came out in, what, 94 or something like that? So, you know, it has nothing to do with the hurricane, I promise, because this game was made long before Hurricane Katrina. The one thing that you want to do here is grab this thing. Notice this archway has all these icons on it, and if you look at the arch, it's like, oh, you can actually look at each of these individually. So the cloud symbol is a traditional representation of breath. The archway above the path is inscribed with 8 arcane symbols. You recognize 7 of them from Arcania 101, no doubt, as the symbols of blood, bone, breath, essence, heart, the mouth, and the senses. The 8th is new to you. It looks a bit like a 6-tentacled starfish, or perhaps more like a squished squid. Something about the symbol fascinates and scares you at the same time. Let's see, what other symbols do we have here? Symbol is a stylized representation of a crossed pair of bones. This looks like a mouth. Yeah, symbol looks like a mouth with pursed lips.
A pouty mouth.
Indeed. This is a symbol of blood in the form of a huge carved droplet. Over here, what else do we have? This is the senses. Can't really tell what that is. It's kind of indistinct. This looks like a throbbing heart. This symbol is really abstract. You may have seen it once before, described in an ancient book as the sign of essence, or one's inner nature. Okay. And is there anything? A long crack has developed near the base of the archway, although it still looks stable. Yeah, we can't really do anything with those symbols. The one thing we can do something with is this one here. This symbol looks like a six-armed starfish, or perhaps like the tentacles of an octopus. You sense a feeling of strange, chaotic power from it. And what happens if we use the hand on it? The six-pointed symbol seems to pulse with energy and comes loose in your hand when you touch it. You have the feeling that you may need this sign, so you carefully store it in your pack. And indeed we will. It's an inventory item, and it's kind of a gothic or grotesque looking sort of inventory item, but
Looks kind of like a tiara.
yeah, can we wear it? As you touch the Dark One's... Oh, it's a Dark One sign. As you touch the Dark One sign to your skin, you feel a cold sensation as though the warmth and life energy are being sucked from your body. You quickly put the sign away.
In your pocket.
Yes, he puts
Good place to keep it.
Yeah, well, maybe in his backpack.
He doesn't have a backpack.
Well, the game keeps making reference to a backpack, so apparently he has one, but... Anyway, so we appear to be outside in relative safety, but our head is full of questions. How did we get here? What was all that stuff inside this cave here? And who is that mysterious young woman who just kind of popped up?
Her name's Katrina.
Well, yeah, okay, so her name is Katrina, but I mean, like, who's this Katrina person, and why was she here, and why did she rush away so quickly after we appeared, and it's like, where are we? And, well, I guess we're in Mordavia. I mean, she mentioned Mordavia, but I'm so confused. I am so full of questions. Whatever shall we do? Let's go out and explore.
Well, this looks pleasant.
This is cute. Yeah, it's a nice little scene. This is where a lot of people run into their first problems with the game. There is an error in the game which sometimes makes the game error out as you're walking down this path. But I don't seem to have that problem, because I usually... The path is dripping with slimy goo. You're having a hard time maintaining your footing on it. Yeah, I can usually just walk straight down the path, and he'll slide down. And I don't think you can get back up. If you try to go back up, the path is incredibly slippery. You can scarcely move on it without falling. Yeah, I don't think I can get back up, but the game doesn't crash for me. So I don't know if I'm just lucky, or... I think I have a patched version of the game, actually. You know, I should have mentioned at the start of the game about the bugs. This game does tend to be kind of buggy, and a lot of people do run into crashes here. I think my version of the game is patched. If you look online, you can find patches for the CD version of the game, which is the version I'm playing. And it seems to fix it. Also, I think the fact that I'm playing in DOSBox also helps. Anyway, let's see, what do we have here? I mean, we have a twisted, sick-looking tree holds tenuously to the central island. What about this tree over here? The huge tree looks to be half wood, half stone.
Petrified tree.
Yes, this pillar has some kind of a... This tall standing stone has been carved so that the top looks like a squid is perched on it. It doesn't look particularly stable.
Looks like a symbol of fertility.
Really? Yeah, it actually, yes, I probably shouldn't comment on that. It does look kind of like this six-legged octopus symbol that we just picked up, though, didn't we? The Dark One sign does look a little like the top of the standing stone, so you try touching the sign to the stone. You feel a resonance between them, but nothing else happens. Aha, there's a resonance. They're probably connected. What about this little tree over here? A delicately crafted bonsai bush looks totally out of place in a pool of dark, unhealthy-looking goo. Okay, there's a little bonsai tree. Can you pick it up? You can't reach the bonsai from here, and the ledge is too slippery for you to climb on it. Perhaps you can try something else. Okay. Something to keep in mind. We can come back here later. This bonsai tree is important, and as you can probably guess, this pillar is also important. But let's go out and explore for a little while. Let's see if we can find this town that she mentioned. Your danger sense tingles. You sense deadly danger from the swamp. It might have something to do with the grasping, disembodied arms.
What arms?
You can't see them right now, but wait a while. Come on. Come on. Where are they? There's one.
Oh, no!
See, now there's two of them all of a sudden. Yeah, and three of them.
Come over here!
Come over here!
Me! Call on me!
Yeah. The decayed remains of a human arm claw at you as if to drag you down to share its doom.
You don't seem very smart.
Yeah, these arms will try to grab at you. Later on, we'll have to actually walk through the swamp and avoid those arms. But let me see if I can find this town really quick. We're almost out of time on this video, but if I can make it to the town, then we'll be relatively safe there.
It's a pretty place. Suddenly turned from darkness to happiness and sunshine.
Isn't this beautiful? Yeah. Let's see, I think we go east from here. There we go, there's the town. Just past the hill you can see cultivated fields and a walled town. Alright folks, we've made it to the town, but we're out of time for this video, so we'll have to explore the town in the next video. Bye for now folks, thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.